okay? Let me give you this analogy. You take a lion, the king of the jungle, who's free in the jungle, but it's not safe, right? A lion, he's got to fight other lions to mate, and he has to kill other animals to eat. And yes, he'll starve to death if he doesn't eat, but he's free. So for the lion's benefit, we could lock it up in a cage, and we could give it antibiotics, we could give it vaccines, and we could give it a T-bone steak every day for its benefit, right? But it's no longer free. It's trapped in a cage. So they want to control you for your benefit. So how do they do that? They talk about using technology to control you. Check this clip out right here. You didn't hear it from me.
As illegal hate speech, which you will have soon also in the US. I think that we have a strong reason why we have this in the criminal law. We need the platforms to simply work with the language and to identify such cases. The AI would be too dangerous.
Yep, illegal hate speech. So non-elected leaders of American politics are going to tell us what the laws will be to protect us from hate speech. Look, I got a lot of haters from my last video that I put about the whole COVID scamdemic. Lots of mean comments, right? It's a crime. Whatever happened to sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So check out this slide here. And I'm just gonna read it here. It says, misinformation and disinformation are together a potential accelerant to the erosion of social cohesion, as well as a consequence with the potential to destabilize trust in information and political processes. It's become a potential tool for political agents and sway elections through social media. I haven't heard that before. So misinformation is the reason we're divided. Or is it because mainstream media, the fake news media, keeps telling you you're a victim and you can't get ahead because of systemic problems? No. I think it's social media analytics work very well at making you agitated so that they get more engagement. We all know that's what makes the news headlines, right? But apparently this is misinformation and you have been lied to. And misinformation destabilizes trust. No, when you lie and then you lie again and then you lie over and over and over, and when you censor the truth, and that's what causes distrust. You say, if you rip a man's tongue out, it only proves that you have something to hide. So yeah, this is a prominent tool for geopolitical agents. So if you expose the truth that doesn't go along with their narrative, apparently you've become a geopolitical agent. And this comes directly from the report. Check this slide out, that it's perceived as a moderate to severe risk. No, open, honest debate is what builds trust. I'm quoting Mark Moss here. That's the way we get through this. The open town square. Thanks, Elon, for making some changes down at Twitter. So they want to take control with technology. Check out this book called Fahrenheit 51. They also made a movie out of it. Two sides can't come together because they believe two completely different narratives. So they fight a huge war about it. And then the government comes out and says, you know what? Let's burn all the books. Let's burn all the information. And at the end of the day, their solution is the government will give you one set of information, and they are the only ones that will provide the truth. Sound familiar? So CBDCs, health passports, and social credit scores. Chinese protesters didn't like this, so they protested. And the government didn't like it. So what did they do? They turned their health passports red and locked them down. You might say, Chris, you're crazy. Just listen to this war criminal, Tony Blair, the head of the UK.
You need the data. You need to know who's been vaccinated and who hasn't been. Some of the vaccines that will come on down the line will be there'll be multiple shots. So you've got to have, for reasons to do with the healthcare more generally, but certainly for a pandemic or for for vaccines, you've got to have a proper digital infrastructure, and many countries don't have that. In fact, most countries don't have that.
All right, health passports, there you have it. And how about a carbon tracking system? Only so much meat and so much travel is allowed for you, sir. So things like central bank digital currency, which is already being rolled out through the banking sector as we speak. It's already being worked on. A social credit score system already being implemented with all these ESG compliant stocks. And that's all courtesy of Gary Gensler,